Hello there, ma'am.
Hello.
Actually, wait. My CVPI is here. No. Wait. I have to take my vehicle there. I have to park
Okay.
it. Bye-bye. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Come on, just repair. Oh my god. Good thing I didn't blow up, otherwise it would be 30 Bravo. No. Repairing. Repair.
Bella, $500. Guess who those two people are? The rules are I don't tell you individual people, and I don't respond unless it's correct.
Doing BCS, so. Okay, I'll start with Mr. Ted. Mr. Ted?
We have to get both of them.
Yep,
Oh, I have.
no individual people.
Okay, Mr. Jason. And Mr. Ted. I guess not. Mr.
Damn it,
James
the picture's
Conso.
not where I saw it last time. I'm trying to remember who it was. I'm like 95% sure McLeod was one of them. Fuck.
You see there, hey?
I'm gonna say Xander Benoit and Sean Duncan.
All I'm gonna say to that is I fucking wish.
Me too.
Is it Lawrence and McLeod? No, I think the sheriff was one of. No, he wasn't. Oh fuck! I saw this picture the other day, bro. I should know.
Wait. Then I have a question. Can I use external information or no?
Nope.
Damn.
It's not there anymore. I already tried. Oh man,
Oh no, it's there.
I'm at a loss. We give up.
You can't give up, guys. Come on. Get creative.
I'm not as close as to BCSO. I wish I was, but
So was mine not
I
correct?
will say I'm pretty close with BCSO, and I don't know shit.
Look at the rifle, but
yeah,
armor, so it'll help you.
that's what I spotted straight away.
That's why I'm assuming it's somebody like either higher up or Jesse, because they gotta be tier D,
Mr.
I'm assuming, to have that out. So,
You have to be a higher TRT person to use the heavy rifle.
oh, it's the heavy rifle. Okay,
Is it
Mr.
heavy
James
rifle?
McAllister.
Looks like
yeah,
it
it
then?
is. Looks like the
Yeah.
scar, kinda. I'm assuming that one's McLeod, and you said it wasn't Blunt McLeod, so
It's the person on the left that's really confusing me because I could list off the people.
I'm
It could
trying
be
to think
on
who
the
does
right.
that pose.
Oh shit! I've seen someone.
I got no clue, man.
Olsen and Bruce.
Is it you and McLeod?
I don't think Ward's one of them.
Hmm. I mean, they're both TRT. Also, I apologize for speaking into the microphone if I blew anyone's ears out.
How can we
John
tell? So
Jacobs and
there's
Wong.
no clue at
John
all.
Jacobs
No
not a bad
hand,
Jacobs and
nothing.
Well, they're both TRT, and one of them is high up in TRT. Hmm. Or
Thanks
they're
for
actually
following on
both
Twitch.
LSPD and they're just fucking with our heads.
No, I'm like
What's
100%
with
positive they're BCSO.
Norman and McLeod. I don't know. Should it be easy?
What about
Should it be
Mr.
hard?
James McAllister and Mr. McLeod?
I doubt McAllister is going to be the BSO.
Reason I keep saying you, Ward, is because the
McAllister
aviators
and
is the one on
Gabington.
the right.
the what?
Gabington.
The what on the right?
The
no.
aviators. That's why I was like, that's you. Hmm.
I'm at a loss.
They have that vehicle behind.
Isn't that McLeod's?
Plot twist, one of them's Rooker with a binder.
True, we've been guessing, guys. It could very well be a girl.
Maybe the
I
first
say
one
Rooker
is a
and Blunt.
Get a hint, sir. The first one is a girl.
I don't think he's gonna give in for a hint just like that.
We have another solo coming. Let them
Nah,
try
sounds
it
like you're
before.
something.
Curtis said fuck it, 10-8.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And that attitude is exactly why I kind of want to transfer here. Anyway, there's more important matters at hand.
There's not even going to be a crime for a while here. It's usually pretty quiet.
Oh, I feel like I need to bring out
Are
this
you gonna
myself.
tell us if we all like have a consensus on giving up?
So I'm gonna say for my last guess, Peter Lee on the left and Jason Ward on the right.
Oh, that's a good guess. Molman and Peter Lee.
Alright,
Pretty
here's
sure
my
McLeod-
only hint. Okay, here's my only hint. You guys have said the people, just not together.
McLeod and
I,
Norman.
I didn't understand a fucking word you said.
He said we have said the names, but we haven't said them like together.
So we
Damn.
said it like differently. Oh, can
I'm
we not
sticking
get
with
a
McLeod because
hint?
the car.
Mm,
I just don't know who he's paired with.
That car.
Isn't that McLeod's?
I seen. Well, you.
Oh wait, no. Oh, is it Brett? Is Brett one of them?
Yeah, Brett was driving it
We haven't
yesterday.
named any of them.
Yeah, that's
If
true, we
we've
haven't said
named all
that.
the people, I don't think anyone's named Brett yet.
Okay, okay. Who all of y'all said? I've been pretty much adamant about saying McLeod.
So we're gonna say McLeod on the right.
I think so. I'm rocking with McLeod for that one.
That one on the left's so hard. There's like no hint underneath those glasses.
It's goggles, not glasses. I think.
Sunglasses, I think.
No, you can
Actually, no,
see
you're right. It
the-
might be
yeah,
goggles. Just
it's
lift
goggles,
up by
you
the
can-
nose.
Hi
yeah.
guys.
You can see the lip
Oh,
around
I
it.
was lost.
Hey,
I've never been here.
hey guys, you guys want to play this game? $500 to whoever guesses who those two people are. I don't tell you individuals, and what was the other rule? I can't remember. Fuck,
No external sources.
no external sources.
You'll only tell
I
them
have
when
no
they're
idea
right.
who that is.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
It's like Clayton.
And I'll only tell you when you've got both names correctly. No individual people.
Lee on the left, Norman on the right.
Mr. Peter Lee and Mr.
Wow.
Norman. I think someone
I
else.
wonder how long I can keep this. Alright, I better start the meeting.
We've already done
You
it
guys
with
have a
something
think,
else.
alright? You guys have a think. Alright, welcome to the AU meeting, guys. How's everyone feeling today?
Pretty decent.
Good, good.
Fantastic, that's really thank you all for joining us today. Appreciate the LSPD presence here today. This is really good. I appreciate you guys coming to BCSO today. Very good, very good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you have a question?
No, I was just saying yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, no worries, no worries. Okay. Does anybody have anything from last shift?
Hydra was pretty active. We had a couple of incidents with them. Most of their cars are pretty much cracked, so just trying to recognize like if we need an interceptor on scene. That's pretty much all I had from last one.
Did they use
Sorry.
that Comet in the security truck, or did they just
mean,
end up in it?
They used it, but they like got away before starting. Like they never negotiated. Like they saw me pull in and they were loading up the injured people and then fled east.
Before that, they were circling the pink Izzy that we pulled over.
And then they also had that situation yesterday with the Futo that Snow is not a fan of, or not Futo Club.
What happened that they were loading up downed individuals?
They got flattened by a tow truck.
The fuck were they doing?
They were doing the truck in the middle of the road on the Sonora Freeway, and a tow truck was just driving through and just flattened two of them. And they were already like shot from the guards, so like I think they were probably just hurt, and then the tow truck just kind of did them in. Yep. And then when I arrived on scene, they didn't negotiate. They just made the hostage come over and talk to me, and then fled. And then people picked them up at CMC, or not people picked them up, but like cops saw them on the way to CMC, and then they all got treatment and got away. So no 95s on that one.
Have Hydra been getting more violent at all? Or
Not violent. I would say just very fast cars.
Scummy.
Yeah, and rat strat.
If they're leaving before anybody's even able to attach to it.
I did have a a citizen approached me probably like 30 minutes before storm. Something interesting. I don't know if this is something we would really even be able to talk about, or not talk about, but like not implement without Blunt or Williams. But there was a citizen named Zizo Eldari. He said he's 6 months clean of any crime. He does have a very elaborate record in past, but he was kind of mentioning a potential like kind of way going forward with guns in the city. He was saying he would be interested in sponsoring an LSPD/BCSO like weapons buyback. I know we're pretty strict on hot gun charges and everything, but a lot of other departments throughout the world, they do weapons buybacks just to get dirty guns off the street. It's less guns in the hands of criminals. He was saying a dime wouldn't have to come out of our pockets. He would be willing to sponsor it. As far as like paying for the PD side, we would be able to confiscate all the guns. The only down part about that is like with buyback programs, it's usually a no questions asked kind of situation. So it'd be more so like our win would be getting guns off the street, but the criminals who have used them, and it could be like a murder, it could be anything, we'd have no questions asked. That's how those things kind of work. So it sounds cool. Like, I mean, in my eyes, it's a win for us to get guns off the street, but I don't really know how other cops would feel about it as far as the no questions asked. I don't know how many people are adamant about their hot gun charges and warrants, things of that nature. Just kind of wanted to throw that out there so people could be thinking about it, maybe start talking about it with other officers.
Me personally, I think I'm on the fence just because of I know that 90% of them are going to be makeshifts.
That's true.
That's interesting though. I'll definitely bring that up. That's do you have the
I
information?
thought it was interesting. Yeah, I have his contact information,
Yeah,
and
okay.
he said feel free to reach out. He also said he's 6 months clean, but he's still currently a felon because he's in the expungement program, but he hasn't had a judge to sign off on it. I think they just haven't been able to cross paths at the same time. But he said when
Okay.
he did, like when he would want to do the sponsoring, is when he gets that signed off. So he just needs to run into a judge because he said he wanted to like that to kind of be his leg into the clean life. And
Yep,
I wasn't opposed to it. It sounded like an interesting idea. Like it could be a good program. I mean, and it would be like a 1 day thing, like an event kind of situation where we would offer 1 day only guns buyback,
Yeah,
no
okay.
questions. And we're not gonna pay like street value, but it's
Was
a good
he
way.
gang affiliated at all? Just curious.
Not that I'm aware
Do you
of.
have a
Let me pick his
flag on or
profile.
anything?
No, he had nothing on. He had no
Okay.
mask on either. He came to me straight up as a civilian.
Okay.
What I would suggest, we have a town hall meeting on the 16th.
Bring it up then.
Mm.
That'd be solid. That'd be a good topic of discussion. I can reach out to him and let him know about that.
Yeah, write that down. Write that down. All right. Anybody else got anything from last shift? I wasn't really here. I was doing senior shift.
Other than Hydra, yeah, a lot of booze calls, but nothing crazy. A lot of booze
Alright.
calls where they didn't get the vehicle; they just left it there.
Is that because we showed up?
I think
Because it's a stretch or a burrito van or slow vehicle.
Like a flatbed. They just
Can't be both.
abandon that shit.
Sounds late.
Very lazy.
All right.
Pussy.
Obviously refer to latest announcement, LEO announcement. Okay, make sure you guys read that, do that. Okay, important. And the one before that, this has probably been mentioned a cajillion times. Adding the date in there. Yep, cool. All right, cool. Anybody got anything else for the meeting before we get out there?
Solo cadets, if you guys have any interest in your future for specific certs, just put them in. Air 1, motor, TRT, things of that nature.
Yeah,
I should be
guys, do your
eligible still, wouldn't
certs. Put in your interests. Do all of that stuff. Very important.
It'll be when you're full
Do
officer.
the things you like to do. All right. All right. Anybody else want to have a guess before I tell you guys who it is, and then the $500 stays in my pocket? Who?
I got no guess for the double of them.
No. Ada, you
Is
want to have
it, is it you and Lee?
me and her?
I don't
You
think
and
Ward's one of
Lee.
Rooker and McLeod.
It's not a bad guess.
Do we give up, guys? Do we give up?
I give up.
I give
Nobody
up
wants
too.
this $500.
Norman and McLeod.
Raise your hand if you give up. Winkler still got something cooking.
All right. The person behind me is me.
Ah,
Okay.
This person right here is Mike.
Snow.
so it's you and Blunt.
Me and Blunt.
How did we not guess that?
Yeah, I was hoping.
And you
thought
guys were
Blunt
like,
was one of
it's
them.
not him. And I was like,
I was saying I'm pretty sure it's not him because I didn't see him around the other day when I saw this picture come through, so I didn't know. if
This
he
picture was taken today in NA.
was that today?
Yep.
I thought I saw this yesterday.
I was not around yesterday.
That's why my head was so confused on that.
All right.
Oh my God.
Somebody lead us off with a inspirational quote from the heart. Anybody? Before we go.
I don't know about a quote, but I can give you guys a speech.
Sure.
All right.
Send-
Speech.
Go
All
up to
right.
the podium.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
All right. These criminals, they're gonna do anything they can to get away from us. Just remember, we are the only thing that stands between them and their freedom. So when you're out there, especially if you're by yourself, make sure you're watching your back. We just got to make sure we're on our P's and Q's at all times. You know, these people are going to look at anything they can do to get away from us and to beat us out there. So whatever you do, call for backup, be alert, and just, be ready to do your jobs. You've been trained for this, and we're all prepared to do what we got to do. LSPD, BCSO alike, we got it.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's have
UPD.
each other's backs. Meeting dismissed. Let's go.
Sir,
Let's go.
I'm actually going to go 42.
Lord.
Here for the meeting.
You stink.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Come on. Yeah,
Thank you
send
for
it.
your
I'm right here.
service.
Thank you.
Who does he need to talk to get his call sign?
I'm gonna look at that to see if anyone did anything in that report.
Okay.
Solo cadet now?
He's a solo cadet now, but they never updated it when he got this role.
I think that was just you.
Yes.
We'll see if we get enough information in there to push it to a warrant. Otherwise, it'd just be a regular report.
Do you remember who was the officer inside? Sir?
No, I'm not
No.
terribly familiar. I know what he sounds like, but I'm not familiar with his call center name yet.
Yeah, probably forgot.
There's definitely some LSPD officers I haven't really met yet.
Yeah. I think he was repairing that SUV. Oh, the lady and the guys here. So maybe they know who the LSPD officer was.
Real cool. But yeah, I'd
Oh
probably
my-
just, if she doesn't come around, then just hit up PNC.
All right, sounds good.
Can I
Alright.
talk to you guys?
Oh.
Give me a second.
Do I
Do you
need to be here
guys
for this?
know who was the officer inside that 24/7 with me when the suspect took off his mask?
Chumash?
Yeah, Chumash.
That was Kai Blaze, I think.
Hi, Blaze. What's his badge number? Sir?
406?
I think so.
I think
408.
408 was on.
I think it was
Scout.
408.
Or
He's the one that took the pictures.
Yeah,
the,
408 is his badge number.
Oh, okay, Mr. Kai Blaze. Thank you, ma'am. Thank
Yeah.
you, sir. Appreciate it.
No
Thank you.
problem.
Have a good one.
You're coming with me, buckaroo.
I'm gonna ask him to actually give us the everything.
Yeah, now I've got. Gotta look at that warrant that you had done. I don't know if that. Did you hear what he said?
Who, sir?
Kai Blaze, apparently.
What do you mean by that, sir?
He said it's not enough to push a warrant. I just wonder if he heard that before or after that one we pushed the other day.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I heard that. I don't think I heard that. Oh yeah, I did ask driver's license. He said he doesn't have one. So yeah, I couldn't push him for that. I got the ID and his face picture. That's all. The vehicle belonged to the other driver who never showed me his face, but he said his name is Enz Washington. But yeah, the second suspect showed. We at least have 2 PC.
It'd be more of his ID than his PC. PC is we got there and some robbing it. And I have pictures of that, but
Mm. Oh.
$580 actually. Council knows what to do.
Yeah.
Knows what to do. Oh no. Did you get it?
Did you get it?
Council got it. Yeah, council got it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Did he get it?
Who brought motor?
Me, the guy in the motorcycle helmet.
That'd probably explain it. Yeah, my bad.
Oh, you know what, sir? I mean, do you want to write your statement? You can. Otherwise, I can add in my statement.
I think you can write it if you want. Just say I documented the suspects in the vehicle.
A vehicle? Yeah, got it.
Otherwise, I think we would have the same statement.
Good night, brother. You have a good.
See ya, Percy. He is.
At least one was wearing Hydra mask, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yeah, it was definitely Hydra.
The other one was wearing plain mask. Black.
I would talk to, I guess, Aiden or no, not Aiden. Christian Mendez. I'd talk to Mendez probably. But if he's not available, then anyone in your COC who's available. Actually, yeah, Benji would be. Talk to Jax. Yep. Simon's not their COC anymore? What? like he's gonna get corporal. He's the one who probably deserves it out of all of them. No, Simon. Dude, Jax will not get recognition for this, though. That's the problem.
I'm gonna open the report again. He said the report is photo is submitted. So, oh yeah, we got the picture, sir. You see that?
Them without a mask?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you do know that we have alternate fits for like different colors, like brown, green. You also have like black in the t-shirts that you can wear.
Bella, if you need me to review any warrants or anything, just let me know, by the way.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Hey, McLeod.
Told you to call me James.
Hey, McLeod.
Yeah.
What's the whole thing with the Alex situation? Is there anything that still needs to be done? Is there anything that needs to be done on the...
Hold on.
Bella, come here.
Yes, sir.
Let me see. I think it was all handled on the docket, but let's double check. So do you remember that Alex Jameson report where we did the interview afterwards and everything?
Yes, sir.
So that was taken to a docket case, and she pled guilty to a weapons trafficking charge along with the possession and everything like that. She was fined $1.1 million, and she was sent up
Oh.
for 2 years.
Oh. I tried to get in contact. I thought last message I got from her was someone was trying to kill her, and I thought something happened to her.
No, she's very safe under the watchful eye of DOC.
Yes, sir.
So she pled guilty to those charges. It has nothing to do with what you did or anything like that. So don't feel like you know, like did anything with that in terms of like it being a problem. In terms of like the plea and everything, I'll check in with Mike on that to see if we need to like process and put a plea on there.
Okay, sir.
But yeah, that was a major break in a case, like very significant. And the work that you did helped. Especially the statements. You caught someone doing like a very serious crime. It's one of, I think, only like 2 or 3 weapons trafficking charges we've ever pushed.
Wait, I thought it was the first one.
It might be. This might be the first weapons trafficking case we've ever actually successfully pushed. Yep, it's the only case of weapons trafficking ever pushed. It was significant. It was a significant amount of work.
So when you say 2 years, are we talking 24 months or what?
We're talking like 2 federal months.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean the charge is significant, and her pleading guilty also kind of lays groundwork for potential future work with trying to figure out where she was moving guns to and from, the people she was involved with, and what they were involved in terms of doing. The target of that right now is Sarah Sarar, and we're currently looking into the properties that she has and whether or not any of Alex Jameson's vehicles are registered to those properties, so we can try and develop some kind of like material connection between them in order to potentially search those houses for additional weapons or drugs. But the whole foundation of that is from you both bringing this forward, and then the subsequent follow-up investigative work that all stemmed from that initial catch, which is very significant. I just want you guys to be proud of that. You did a fucking
Good
great
job,
job of
Bella.
it.
I'm afraid Bella might not be so happy about it, but good
I
job
know.
anyway, Bella.
I know. One of the toughest aspects of our job, Bella, is that because we work around these people every day, we get to know them. And it can be very difficult sometimes to separate, the people from the things that they've done.
Yes, sir. But when I go on duty, sir, and respond to those robberies calls and stuff, it doesn't get in between my job and relation. It doesn't. It never had. That's why I didn't enter that room that day when you asked me. Not that I can do it, but I don't think I can do that. Like emotionally wise, I don't think I wanna do that. That is one question actually I had for MCU. Like, do I have to interrogate people? Do I have
No.
to?
No. It's part of the tactics that we can use as during an investigation, but there's no requirement for you to do one in order to become MCU. You can work more on the paperwork and evidence side of things, but interrogations like that are very critical to the work that we do, and especially being able to have a conversation with someone without being hostile or aggressive towards them is very important. I have to have a conversation with a literal murderer, alleged murderer in Aurelius Caldwell every day. So it's very tough to look past those things sometimes, and it's very difficult to look past the other side of them where someone is a person and how the things that you're doing could impact them.
Yeah.
But to remember, the things that she did were equally difficult to justify, right? She sold weapons to people that were used to shoot other people. It hurt them, harm them, try and steal from them.
Yes, sir.
So just do your best to try and keep that balance in your head. And if it's ever too much, you're always welcome to come talk to me or anyone else.
Yes, sir. No, sir. I mean, I'm fine when I'm on duty. Like, I'm wearing a badge, and they know I'm wearing a badge. And even if they actually want to do something, that is on them, not on me. So
Right.
that's what I think. So yeah.
Any questions?
Negative, sir. Nothing.
Other than the follow up to, processing that.
Yeah, I will ask Blunt about that.
By the way, she did message me in past few days, like right after that incident, that some people were trying to kill her, and I couldn't get hold of her, so I put a report up so that you guys can investigate if something happens to her. There are like 3 names given in the messages. I've put the evidence in the evidence.
I'll go ahead and bookmark it so I have it available to refer to if anything does come up.
Sure, sir.
One more thing I wanted you to see, McLeod,
Yes.
about that thing we talked about the other night.
Yes.
If I can find it.
But yeah, I've got you on that, no problem.
Bella, do you remember who that warrant was that you wrote up the other day?
Uh,
The one that got pushed out and then eventually Blunt actually approved.
oh, that one, my warrants?
Yeah.
Oh, that was for Mr. Karen Gate.
Do you happen to remember what the report number was?
Let me get the report number, sir. Give me a second.
Oh, I found it.
Okay.
146.
Hey, you got a second? I'm thinking about something right now, and I wanted to get your read on it. I've got the transcript from my interrogation with Alex Jameson. I was just looking it over. She got arrested with 6 guns on her, right? I asked her. She initially asked to be picked up in the barrio, but then changed it when she got picked up later by Bella. And when I asked her what she was doing down in the barrio, she said, "My wife stays down there." And then later on in the conversation, she confirmed that her wife is Sarah Srar. Sarah Srar has 8 properties down there. Do you? Yes. Yes. Because so my supposition is that she got these 6 guns, and there's based on the fact that she asked to originally be picked up in the barrio, there's a strong reason to believe that the weapon she had on her could have come from one of those properties, and both of them have been charged on like a platitude of fucking, or plethora, that's the word, plethora of fucking hot gun charges and weapons charges for being picked up with them. Yep. The only reasonable doubt is whether or not she had the weapons on her before she went to the house to see her wife. It's the only reasonable doubt there is. Yep, she's common law married. She refers to her as her wife multiple times in the conversation.
She also told me to got them.
I mean, they've been arrested together like a ton of times. 4 times criminal possession of a firearm. She used to have a weapons license too. She reported weapons stolen. That's where she got picked up in the bar. She asked to originally get picked up in the barrio because her wife lives there, is what she said. I'd assume so, yeah, because no, I get what you're saying. I mean, if she says she's there to live because her wife lives there and she refers to her wife as Sarah and confirms that, she has guns, they've used guns together. I don't know. We can talk about it more. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Well, so that's what it seemed like, right? But here's the thing. She's, part of her charging and what she pled guilty to was weapons trafficking beyond the 6 that she had. And there was nowhere in any of her properties, car or otherwise, that was capable of holding those weapons. She had a Speedo, but there was no other weapons in there. But there were there's no weapons. That's the thing, right? We haven't, anyways. Yeah, I got to finish this up conversation, and then I'm okay. Sorry. What were you gonna say?
Look at. I just want you to read what happened on 146.
146? 146?
10046.
Guys, sorry, am I cooked? Like, if you have more than 50 reports, it's not going to show, right? Like your most recent 50, it won't show any more than that. Am I wrong? I'm looking at fucking council stuff, and he's got plus 50 reports and plus 50 incidences. So you're looking at 100 plus incidences all up.
That's crazy. And yeah, I would see the same thing. I don't know what it's like in mobile MDT though.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, and this is what I base it on too. If you can confirm their identity in multiple ways, then you can push a warrant based on that, and that's been approved by both Han and LeBlanc. So I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah, I just wanted you to see it because of who was taking it down.
Gotcha. All right, I will keep that one in my pocket as well.
This for the bank truck? Guys?
I think this one is this is regarding a 24/7.
24/7, sir.
The bank truck that what's his name? Percy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he had enough to identify the people.
No, I don't think so. I think he was missing a secondary form of identification.
Yeah.
DNA is sufficient for very specific situations. Like, let's say you go to a shooting scene, you find their DNA next to casings. There's sufficient evidence to say that they were shooting a weapon and were shot, and their blood fell next to the casings of that weapon.
Or at the cargo ship where you're not supposed to be there anyway.
Exactly. Yep. But in circumstances like that one, you need to have multiple confirmations of identity in order to be absolutely certain if there's no, material point connecting them to the crime scene itself.
He's gonna try to get the plates from the vehicle because apparently it did come back to Mordal, but I don't know if anyone actually grabbed.
Ward, do you have access to investigative reports?
No.
You can't see 8343. Here, I'm gonna share it to you real quick. What's your state ID?
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Oh, I can see it. What the fuck?
I
There you
can
go.
see
Yeah,
it
I
too,
can see it
sir.
too.
Yeah, me too,
Interesting.
sir.
Go ahead and look at it.
Oh damn, we having a party here.
Hey, Alexis.
Hello there,
Oh,
ma'am. How you doing, ma'am?
so congrats on becoming a deputy, Bella.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt what you guys are doing, but nice to see you guys.
No, you can come over. We're just doing a review of some stuff for, whether or not it's worth an investigation.
If you check my statement, sir, I did mention she also had idea of Miss Sarah, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. And she said, do
She had
not
Sarah
take...
Sora's ID.
Yes, and
Yeah, she did.
then she said, don't take the ID. The ID belongs to my wife. It's my wife's ID. She said it to us.
Perfect.
I mentioned that in my statement.
In your statement, I'll double check that. Thank you.
No
I was
problem,
going to
sir.
go start reading through all this again to start potentially trying to build this up.
If you wanna know where she actually gave me her location, I put that location too, sir, in the evidence.
Okay,
Mhm.
so she says there that your wife stays there. Your wife is Sarah. I cannot confirm nor deny.
But then she confirms it with that statement, but then also later in the same interrogation, she admits taking the weapon from Sarah on another scene to try and help her dodge a charge.
Yeah. Look, personally, I don't think it's enough. Personally, I think it's a start to investigate decently. I don't think it's enough. As I said, because he said, she said, not true. Sky's purple. Watch me type shit. But if you really want a valued opinion, I think it's going to be the same outcome. But take it to a DA.
Well, what I might do is I might start just keeping an eye out for her vehicles and then see whether or not they're moving to or from crime scenes to her property, kind of thing.
Well, yeah, that would help. But that's a trail, right? Like
Yeah.
if you can link some sort of weapon related crime, e.g., say she's on scene of a fucking boost and shoots the people, right? You don't
Yeah.
necessarily see it, but you get there and you see that vehicle on scene of the shooting of the 71 Alphas, whatever, and it goes back to like that's more concrete, right?
Yeah.
This is all like, yes, under Miranda, yes, but again, hearsay, right? Like there's no proof that anything she's saying here is fact, other than I just want to say it because I want to say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I mean, you can use this 100% as supporting, but I don't think it should be your this is what I got. I'm pushing. I want to raid Sarah's houses now. I don't think you have enough of. And I don't think a judge is going to look at that and go, easy, approved. I might be wrong. As I said, I'm not busting your balls. I just want you to be covered.
No, I'm thinking through it too at the same time. So that's
We don't even have a DA for fucking Let me see if I can get. Have you spoken to McAllister about?
Roughly. I haven't seen him in a few days. I can send him an email real quick. You want to scare him? Go ahead.
I was looking at 9942 to see if there was anything about that, considering she turned herself in with Alex when there was no reason to do so, but it doesn't look like she had anything in her possessions or anything in the statements that would corroborate that.
Because like I know some shit, right? But I'm not fucking. I don't
Versed.
know.
I get you.
Yeah, I'm not like subsection fucking BA paragraph 3 says you can't do this. Like I don't lose in court, but at the
Because
same
there's
time, I'm
definitely
like,
there's definitely precedent in the past for things like this. I just don't know what they are. I know there's a case
Right.
from Rigby that has, like a similar path of like evidence and support building, and I just need to kind
right,
of get
but
an idea of
I
what they
think
did.
I think you're right in the sense of yes, past things, but can you link it to Sarah? That's the thing. See, with Rigby, Rigby's was Rigby and Rigby only. Rigby was caught with A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Here are all the incidences. I think she's da 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 da. Oh, okay, sure, go ahead. Bit sus, bit dodgy, but approvable, right? With this, it's like here's what's her name? What's her fucking name?
Alex Jameson and
Alex.
Sarah Ferrar.
Here's Alex Jameson, right? But I want Sarah Sarah. It's like, I've got all this for Alex Jameson, but you want Sarah Sarah, right? How? Like that's the only difference is because of that third party that is sort of you can see through the little peephole, right? To see Sarah, but you can't open the door. You know. You know. Down McAllister will get back to me in a moment. All right, I'm recounting. Yep, it's 50 again. He actually literally just has 100 fucking reports all.
Ooh. 400K.
For what?
JC Short built.
100K? No, dude. Come on. It's just a block?
No, it's built.
Ooh. Quality.
75. I have no idea how much money I have because I haven't picked up my paycheck in a minute. I don't think I have 400K though.
So you're talking about buying that, putting that in the thing so you can keep it locked away,
Yes.
and then putting the other one in the other one, and then having them basically the same, and then doing something else with the 3.8 or whatever it is.
Yep. Exactly. I'm gonna go pick up my paycheck.
Take
Think
me.
you're gonna get a warrant soon? I don't think so.
You want a warrant?
You talking about for the one
Oh,
from
yeah, you
the
can do it.
24/7?
Never mind.
I
Yeah.
don't think I can because I'm primary. So
What's the report number?
Oh no. I'm asking, do you think we can get it like and from
what do you
anyone?
think? I'm kind of erring on no. We have a physical
No.
ID and a photograph of their picture matching their profile, but that's it.
Yeah. So
How
I
good is it?
needed
Is it a 1-to-1 match?
Yeah, it's 1-to-1. He's even wearing the
Did,
same horns in his profile picture.
did they
It's
confirm on
85.79.
scene? Did they confirm on scene to who they were? Did they respond to that name?
oh.
Bella, I'll let you answer that one. I don't know if he did or didn't.
That would be Mr. Kai Blaze's statement too. Actually, he did say, so you're fatty? He said yes. So, yeah. Also, would ask Mr.
Got a
Kai
bit
to give more
dicey.
statement than in detail.
I mean,
so, yes.
honestly,
He showed the
1-to-1
ID.
photo, showed the ID, 1-to-1 photo. I mean, that's enough on a traffic stop, so I think it'll be enough. Probably. I think it'll be enough.
All right.
I'll review it.
Oh,
As long as you detail in your statement that about what he said to replying to that name, that'll help. Articulation
then.
is important.
I'll get to that one, sir. Now. I just wrote like normal, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go in detail now. If I can get the warrant done.
I'll add the template in there. I start filling out some.
Sure, sir.
Did you actually hear him say that? Because we won't really probably need High Blaze if you heard him say that yourself.
Yes, sir. I'm writing it down. Sir. Every single.
Okay, well, I'm going to start locking off.
Sure.
Oh, damn it. Hold on a second. I'll promote that to an incident.
Sure, sir.
All right. Now it'll be 10262.
Okay, sir. I'm gonna close the report.
Hello, did you end up making a report for that 24/7 we got the card from? All right. I got you. I'll make a report for that stuff I found on that guy then. Yep, no problem. Bye-bye.
Uh, hello, sir. Do you see my statement now, sir? It confirms.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put this cash I got off that guy up.
Oh, sure, sir. Sure, take it on.
All right, now I can look at it. Yep, that looks good.
He confirmed when Officer Blaze asked, you do confirm Fatty, right? He said, yeah, I confirm. So that should be good, right?
Yep, I think so.
Okay, then I have the ID, his picture, yay. Okay, is my statement fine? So then, okay.
Yep.
Light it. You going out, sir?
Yeah. I gotta start moving some stuff around so I can get you your money back.
What do you mean by stuff around, sir?
House stuff.
Oh, how? Oh, but so if that is the case, that is the reason you're selling the house. Don't sell, sir. I'm not in hurry. I can survive. Like I don't actually need the money right now, sir. I'm
I
fine.
mean, it needs to happen sooner rather than later anyway. And I'm pretty sure I've already got it sold. Just need to wait for, like I was saying, Zala and Jesse to make a decision.
I see, sir.
I added his mugshot photo into the evidence.
Oh, we can do that. Next time I'll do that too. I didn't actually do that with Mr. Ken Gate, but next time I can do that.
Just makes it easier so you don't have to look through his profile and see his mugshot. You just pull it up.
So
They're probably still, whoever approves it will still probably verify that that is on their profile, but when you're just looking at it, it makes it easier.
should we mention that he was seen with Hydra member? Or no?
Yeah, we should probably put it on his profile. So you're already in there doing it, so I'll let you do it then.
I mean, if you want to do it, so it's your report. You can do it. So. I'm fine with that. So I got like 3 people now for taking off their mask and robberies. And you said you'll understand one day, fella. I still don't understand. My question
Yep,
is to ask
someday you'll
them
understand.
take off their mask. That is my job, sir. But they do. I think I understand why for Miss Alex because she likes me. But I don't understand with other people who don't even know me. That's also, I'm done with my statement and everything, sir. We are good. We can close this.
All right.
And we can wait for warrant. Or should I contact Mr. Jason now or later, sir?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do it now if you want. You can
Yes.
do it on 311s if you want. But I'll let you click it.
Oh. Okay, sir.
I don't know if he'll get to it immediately after you ask him, but if he doesn't like it, he can turn it off.
Mm-hmm. Done, sir.
And then you just 31305. Incident number.
Incident number. That's what I'm.
They're going towards North Rockford.
Do I have to wait for him, sir?
Nope. You might see if he responds, but otherwise, nope. The way we see them is they show up red in our dashboard, and then we just kind of look at them. Hopefully, if he doesn't get to it, McLeod does.
North Rockford up to Dorset Drive is code 4.
Okay, then I'm gonna go to sleep now, sir.
Yep, you have a good one. Me too, in about like an hour, probably.
Good luck with the shifting, sir, and moving stuff.
Thank you. It's gonna be quick stuff for now.
Bye-bye, sir.
We'll just call it UTL. Yeah, we'll call UTL.
Are you still on duty, Bella?
Oh, yes, sir, I am.
You put this in the fridge for me.
Sure, sir. Have a good one, sir.
You too. Have a good night.
See you. Oh, there, sir.
Oh.
Are you on duty, sir?
I'm just looking at shit quickly.
Yes. Am I gonna get the warrant?
Before, what is it?
No, recent Hydra robbery of a low security institution, incident number 10262. Suspect took off his mask, showed his ID, and confirmed that he is that person. Yes.
I'll be honest. Probably not. No, I'll be honest with you. Not to be a dick, but DOJ have been on our ass about with this shit, so it's yeah.
What? There's no harm in trying, right? I'll try.
I mean, yeah, but I seriously want to prove it because DOJ will probably be like, "Why are you approving this shit?" And then I'll get fucking in the neck. And I can't be asked to deal with the DOJ because they're fucking useless.
Oh yeah, that's fine, sir. I understand. Mr. Jason said I should write a report and let him know, so I let him know. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, bye-bye. Good night, sir. Have a good one.
Yeah, chill out.